star turned Hollywood heartthrob who's gone from the blockbusting X-Men to the X-rated filth. Give it up for the one and only James McAvoy!
Comfortable.
Yeah, sit there. Right, let me get you a drink. What do you fancy, my love? What do you fancy? Do you like beer?
I do like beer, thank you.
Do you want one of these?
I'd love one, thanks.
I mean, I don't like de Serrano or anything like that, because it's like someone's melted a Battenberg cake in a glass. Isn't it? Is it true you do a David Mitchell impression? Oh, no, meant to tilt the glass.
That's all right, you've got a plate.
Sorry, I don't normally have beer, here. Is that all right?
Thank you, but that is atrocious. It's like a nice kind of beer foam.
Yeah.
With jus.
Can you do an impression of David Mitchell?
Do you know what? We're big fans of David Mitchell in our house.
Oh, he's brilliant.
So I caught him just there and said, do you mind if I do it? Because if I do it and you're really offended, I'll never forgive myself.
Yeah.
But you said, no, on you go. That would be absolutely lovely.
Yeah, that's great.
That would be absolutely so nice. But we are huge fans of his, so it was nice getting to meet him.
Yeah, oh, he's brilliant, isn't he? I'm trying to think if I can do a Scottish accent, but I always sound a bit weary and downtrodden. You're like, hey, Scottish, eh?
Are you being a junkie, Scott?
That's it, that I can only play a junkie Scot. I could play a corpse in Taggart, I think. And that would be it. Here, we've got to talk about your new film, Filth.
Please do.
It's based on a book by Irving Welsh.
Yep.
Explain what it's about for anyone who can't read.
Right. It's about...
You know who you are.
It's about pig riding. And it's about the most bent copper you've ever met in your life. Yeah. He's racist and homophobic and sectarian and misogynistic. And he's a bit of a nightmare, really, and you're going to hate him.
Yeah.
But, of course, we try and make you laugh at him and laugh with him, and we try and make you feel sympathy for him, and whilst never asking you to forgive him, really. So it's about him and his mental state, and it's about him going absolutely mental. So you realise that he's not all of those things that I just said. He's actually just terrified of the world, and his reaction to that is to abuse the world. It sounds like a right nightmare and dead depressing, but it is a very funny film.
Oh, it is, genuinely. I've seen it. And I've also read the book.
Right.
And there's that bit where it's narrated by a tapeworm, so I was like, how the... is that going to be done?
Well, we thought...
Who's going to get that part? Because I heard Helen Flanagan was going to get it. No, I did.
There's a tapeworm that is actually inside my character, right? Who sort of eats the pages as Irvin's writing. It's incredible. But yeah, so we got Jim Broadbent to do that, and it was brilliant.
Yeah. But I saw the film weeks ago, and I'm still traumatised. I mean, Legally Blonde...
Did you laugh, though? Did you laugh?
I laughed. Oh, my God, laughing all the way through it.
Because it's like, I'm trying to sell the picture, do you know what I mean?
No.
It is dark, it is going to make you cry your eyes out, but it is also funny, isn't it?
And, of course, he wrote Trainspotting, and I just think... I think it's better than Trainspotting, and I love it. And I genuinely mean that. I just thought it was brilliant.
Have that, Danny.
No, there you go. Pop that on the poster. Alan Carr. I laughed till I cried. I love it, yes. Who plays the tapeworm? Alan Carr, lovely. I mean, did it affect you at all? Did you have to be, like, reintroduced into the community after you played it?
No, really, you know, it's just... I drank a bit too much making the film. I drank a bit too much whiskey, and it is very intense. And I did come home feeling a bit jangled sometimes. And some of the things that I have to do in the film... I'm very proud of the film, actually, and I'm not squeamish about most of the things I had to do. But there was one day where I had to abuse someone in it, and it was just... That was a little bit too much, nearly, you know? Yeah.
But there, you fart on cue. He farts on cue. Not even Dame Judi Dench can do that.
I can't... You know, I've been told by the director, and Irvin has said publicly, that I fart for real in the film. I can't remember doing that. I'm sure it's in me.
Oh, it's your age, love, it's your age.
Oh, is it? it just slips out. But I do vomit for real in the film. Yeah. I'm not necessarily proud of that, but it's true.
Is it true they had to cut out a bestiality scene?
Yes. We never actually cut it out because of censors or because we were worried about offending anybody. There's far more offensive stuff in the film, actually.
I mean, what happened to the footage?
It's on my iPhone.
No.
Nah, it's not. It's going to be on the DVD extras. So if you want to see a dog riding my leg whilst drinking a Di Serono and Tizer...
I mean, was it tastefully done? Did the dog have a collar on?
Dog taste...
So good, and it's
Thank you.
it's a very British film, and it's got a really dark sense of humour, which I love. How's it going to go down in Hollywood, do you reckon? Do you reckon you've taken a bit of a risk, or...?
No, I mean, it would be a risk if Hollywood was our only market, but I think British film's got to make British film for British people and not really worry too much about what Hollywood think. And if we make a really good film, they'll buy it, and if we don't, they won't. If it's too British for them, then it's fine. We've made a film for us guys anyway. Will they like it? Did they like Trainspotting? Did they like The Full Monty? Did they like, I don't know, did they only want costume dramas? Did they only want Downton Abbey and James Bond? Maybe, I don't know. But I think we've got a responsibility to our own people rather than people on another continent.
Yeah, it's true, yeah, it's true. You are a proper Hollywood leading man now.
Thank you.
Next year, you're going to be in the new X-Men film.
Yep.
Can you tell us anything about it, or have you been sworn to secrecy?
I can tell you, we've got a massive, massive cast, and Hugh Jackman is back, but he's amazing. Amazing guy.
I mean, it's amazing
Nick
cast.
Holt, Jennifer Lawrence, Halle Berry, Peter Dinklage from Game of Thrones. We've got a massive cast, and I think it's going to be the most epic X-Men yet.
Oh, wow. I mean, I was watching the X-Men the other day, and it does make me laugh, that penultimate scene where you're laying on the floor, you've been shot, and you're like that, and you're going, help, help, I can't feel my legs. And then you've got 6 mutants around you, and they can make fire, they can make ice, they can rotate things, they could use telepathy, and they're all going, awkward. I mean, isn't it? No one can do anything.
No, I know. We had to just end the film.
I know.
Quick.
Even a pensioner on a shop mobility scooter would have been more help. I'm just laying there, can't feel my legs. Thank
you.
McAvoy, everyone.
Thank you.